Hi everybody, tonight we're going to do something a little bit different than what we're used to. We're actually going to do a food item review. So I had a client the other day, she brought me a jerky bar of sorts, or I guess is what you would call it. I've been sort of out of the loop on a lot of the marketing of the health food and supplement industry, mostly because a lot of it annoys me, some of the tactics they use and the claims they make. So I really have tried to distance myself from that so I don't waste energy being annoyed about that stuff. But she brought me these bars nonetheless. Apparently they're all the rage amongst fitness enthusiasts, is what she told me. So she didn't really care for them, but she had gotten a box and wanted me to, check them out, see what I thought. So this is just going to be my thoughts on it, and I'll go off on a little tangent about just health foods and everything in general from that. But the product here, I'll just try to hold it up here so we can see. Right, so we've got this epic Bison bacon cranberry bar. I guess the notion is it's 100% grass-fed bison. It's gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, and all that stuff should be pretty much no-brainers because it's primarily meat, right? So I don't really think we need to claim those things, but those are the trendy words now. So that's what we're gonna throw on our labeling, I suppose. So first things first, it's a review of a food item, so we want to go over flavors. So the client that brought these to me, she said she didn't particularly care for the flavor, which is part of the reason why she brought them for me to check out. So I tried them. I thought they tasted good. It's something, I would, barring anything else that we get into with this review, I would eat them. So not anything, I didn't think it was bad tasting by any means. My wife did not care for them. Gave them to my two boys, 4-year-old and 3-year-old, so they might have a little bit finicky taste. One of them ate them, the other one did not like them. So 3 out of the 5 people I know that tasted them did not care for them, and two thought they were good, I guess. So the flavor was fine, but I think the most important thing here is to get into just the overall quality of the product. Like I said, if you go to their website and just look at the packaging, they seem to market it as, it's this great food item. It comes from grass-fed bison, so that sounds really good. Sounds exotic a little bit. It sounds, it's more in touch with nature. The bacon and cranberry, the bacon has no nitrates in it that they use in it, so all these really great things apparently. Whenever I look at food items for anything, this is no different. The first thing I do is look at the nutrition facts before the ingredients. Nutrition facts always trump ingredients. I don't care what alternative medicine or sort of new age mumbo jumbo people push or perpetuate out there. Nutrition facts are going to trump anything else. So the first thing I look at, the serving size on this, it's 1.5 ounces, so it's not very big. It's a pretty small bar, and it's got 200 calories. So it's not a real low calorie snack. Not super high. There's definitely a candy bar is a little bit higher than that, but 200 calories. I would imagine they market this as a protein option though, and when you go look at the nutrition facts on it, it's only got 11 grams of protein, so it's pretty much the equivalent of a couple tablespoons of peanut butter, maybe a little bit more protein, depending on your peanut butter, assuming you're getting like a natural peanut butter. But the primary macronutrient in this is fat. So it's got 12 grams of fat for 200 calories, so about 54% of the calories are from fat. So I would not look at this as a protein snack or a protein food. I would look at it in the same category as I would look at nuts or nut butters. And while they have extra protein in them, I do not consider those things to be protein foods. I consider them to be fat sources. So if you're buying this Epic Bison Cranberry Bacon Bar as a source of healthy fat, sure, it could be a great food to go in there if you liked it. Me personally, I like peanut butter better. I like nuts better, so I would opt for something like that instead. But it's not bad. It's got about 4 grams of saturated fat. There's not really a lot of data or research that I'm aware of in the different research reviews that I read on a monthly basis that really shows a large advantage to grass-fed meats and what they do to your blood lipid profiles. So as trendy as it is to talk about, this is grass-fed or it's free-range eggs or this or that, the couple studies I've seen when they've actually compared, like eggs, for example, is the one that stands out. They compared, free-range eggs where they're going around eating grass, bugs, seeds, whatever they were getting, compared to chickens that sat in a cage and just ate corn. The effect on blood lipid profiles for the humans that consume them, there wasn't really a big difference. So, I think we might be getting out on a stretch a little bit to think it's going to have a drastic difference, unless you're getting a very high quantity of that. If we're having a varied diet like we should, it's probably not going to have any type of drastic difference on your blood lipid profiles. So the grass-fed stuff, sure, if you can afford it, if you want it, cool. I don't think that's not the thing to stress about. I think I would be much more stressing about the calorie content. Does it fit within your calorie budget? Does it help you meet your macronutrient needs, particularly your protein intake? If it fits in your budget, if it helps you to meet your protein needs, and you like the taste of it, sure, it's a great item. Is there something special about it? Is this better than getting some Jack Link's beef jerky off the shelf? No, not necessarily. I would say, and actually from like a calorie to protein ratio, it's actually inferior to that. And maybe those have some nitrates, or maybe those have a trace amount of gluten or something, but those things are so insignificant that, in the grand scheme of things. So, decent tasting product in my opinion, but like I said, 3 out of the 5 people I know that have tried it did not care for it. But I'm sure that's just a preference thing. So, nothing special about it. Is it worth what they probably charge for it for a 1.5 ounce serving that gives you, 200 calories, over half of which are from fat? Not in my opinion, but it's not going to hurt you by any means either. So that's my take on the little epic Bison bar here. If you have any questions, or if you have any other food items that you'd like my opinion on, supplements or otherwise, feel free to comment on the video here, or if you're a client at the gym or a member at the gym, feel free to bring something in. I don't turn down free stuff, so I can take it and try it and let you know what I think. Otherwise, I'll try to pick something up at the store or try it and let you guys know what I think. Have a great Easter.